My name is Janet.
And my name is Marcus. And together we are
AfriRopa.
AfriRopa, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we have a topic of retirement.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the topic of the day.
Yeah.
And we want to discuss it because retirement age comes when we are still very strong and feeling young at heart.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And there
yeah.
you are sent home by the government, that is if you are employed by the government, when you still feel very energetic and very healthy and still you have a lot to offer.
So what is the retirement age here in Kenya?
60.
60.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get a full retirement package from the government?
Yes, you get your...
Okay. And if you're employed, let's say, by a bank or do some other office job or something like this, what is the retirement age there?
Still 60.
Also 60. Okay.
Yes, the only time that you retire yourself at your own will is when you are in your own business.
Okay, sure. I mean, yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's the government that has employed you, you go home at 60.
Yeah.
There are people who seek for extensions and they get, if you know somebody, you have to know somebody.
Yeah.
But that is not the rule. The rule is you retire at 60, you go home. Usually it's funny because there before, the government officers used to be sent packing by the government with gifts like a wheelbarrow, a spade.
So you should go to the village and start gardening.
Gardening and farming. And if you are very senior in government, they could give you a tractor.
That is okay.
So my question is, if they are giving me a tractor, it's because I'm still energetic to go and farm.
Yes, of course.
Then
absolutely.
why are they kicking me so early from the office that I was used to serving?
Well, I mean, one reason could be that there is a lot of people at young age who really long to find a job.
Yeah.
And so for that matter, there is more. The workforce is stronger than the work that is there, that is available. So for that matter, and I mean, it's not a bad thing as long as you don't define, as long as you didn't define yourself as a work only. Yeah. But let's say if you have a life and if you know what to do at age 60, that's fantastic. That's great. I'd love to do that.
Meaning they did not milk all your energy when in the office, they leave you with some energy to go and also make use of your future life.
Well, I mean, if you look at it from the perspective that the average age expectancy goes up, right? So people live longer, they live a healthier and stronger life today than they used to live 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say somebody who reaches 60 at a good age, 60 at a good health altogether, has a good chance to be active for another 20 years. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At age 80 plus, of course, that's when the bones get tired and everything. Yeah. But between 60 and 80, you can do a lot.
You can do a lot, and again, you have looked for money. You have earned money for a long time. Maybe you are pensionable.
If your retirement package is good enough, So and if you have a house or something like this, so you only have to cover your running costs. I mean that's cool. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that is where now I was driving at. A house, because there are people who retire without a home.
Yes. Yeah.
And there they go to the village where they came from.
Yeah.
And there is no house, yet they have been kicked out by the government, not kicked out, they have been retired by the government.
Yes.
At 60, and they did not make any plans out there to go and survive. So most people, I've seen so many people retiring from the government jobs and they go and die. That's where the topic of the day comes from.
They die?
They die because stress hitting you at 60. High blood pressure.
Okay.
Stress-related diseases that come by with old age or with stress.
I mean, as soon as you go into your retirement,
yes,
you should be rather stress-free as long as you have enough money in your bank account,
So
and the
you say-
retirement package is good enough, yeah. But let's say if you were working like a dog for the government or whatever other office job you were doing, and you were completely stressed out, and probably you were drinking, and probably you used
Yes.
a lot of whatever pharmaceuticals, yeah, for whatever reason, yeah, and maybe you're smoking, and maybe you didn't exercise and didn't keep yourself healthy, then yes, okay, I agree, yeah, yeah.
But where I'm driving at is that it is not every government employee that is in a senior position whereby they are given a good package
Yeah.
to go home with.
So you're talking about people who go into retirement and not having a package?
A package and a good one, and also having not saved anything there before during their working days.
Because there was no,
There
the
was
income
nothing to
was too
save.
low.
The children were growing up and going to school.
Okay, yeah.
The little salary that you used to get from the government, it is known that the government salaries are very meager.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
so all that you used to get, you are educating your children, you
Yeah,
are feeding them,
yeah.
you are paying rent for them.
Yeah.
So you never even got to save anything until your retirement day. And when this happens, the government still sends you home at 60 when the children are just finishing their universities or finishing their schooling, and you have not had a chance to build your future home where you can go and retire.
Yeah,
And here you are counting days to your going home.
yeah.
Then the government holds a party for you, throws a party for you, they give you a fork, a
And
spade,
wheelbarrow, yeah,
and a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
And there you are sent home with your retirement package, which is very meager still, because it will just be gauged according to your salary. And you go to a home where there is no house. And here you are going home with your family, because again you cannot keep up working in the or remaining in the city because you're not working.
Okay, of course you need money to survive in the city. Yeah. And
Yes.
then the village you can just okay.
You
Yeah.
can farm. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they give you. They imagine you have a farm there, and I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
has a farm in the village, because it's not everybody that was born in the village. Some of the people that have jobs here in Nairobi were born in the city.
And there's going to be more and more people who actually grew up in the city
In the
or in
city.
an urban environment,
Yes.
and they don't even know how a farm looks like,
Yes.
left alone how to operate it. Yes, yeah.
And now here they are retired.
So what
So
are
what
they supposed to do?
What is your take on this? Where do they go?
Where do they go? I mean, I don't know. I mean, with 60, you're obviously a little bit too old to learn a new trade. So that's a problem. Yeah. And if you can't find a job in your original trade, I don't know. I mean, let's assume you were a teacher or something like this. They don't make much money, I suppose. Yeah.
And there's no one who is going to hire you at 60.
And there's no one to hire at 60.
This is because guys are coming from the universities that have done teaching jobs, teaching courses.
Yeah. So what can they? Yeah, that's okay. I get it. Yeah,
You
that's
get
a
it.
that's a real problem. Yes,
It's a real
that's
problem, and especially
yeah.
for those people who do not have village homes where they came from.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
there are many, people
So they can only
assume.
hope then. They can only hope that their kids or family are taking care of them in a way.
They can only hope that, and that is only if your children have gotten jobs during the course of time that you are educating them while working. And maybe they support you. But I also want to tell you that you cannot put your hope in children, because this child is also maturing and is now 22, is now 25.
Wants to build their own whatever family and so on. Yes,
Suppose this child,
Yeah.
your firstborn is a son.
Yeah.
He already has a girlfriend, and you know how you
Yeah.
men are taken up by love, and there is this lover who is in his life, and he is sleeping, dreaming, waking up,
Yeah.
thinking of this girl.
Yeah.
And there you are the parent trying to call him, asking him to send you money for...
No, I mean,
this and
okay,
that.
no, understood, yeah, and it's not the duty of the children necessarily
To take care of their parents
to
at
take care of
retirement.
the parents, yeah, so that's true. So, I mean, in general, what I can say about it is that there should be a basic income, no matter what, that is enough to feed you, yeah?
Yes.
You could call it the welfare state if you want to, yeah. But in a way, especially for people who have worked for the government is supposed to take care of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they have given everything, yeah, throughout their working life, and then it's time for the government to care for them.
After 60.
After 60, yes, yeah.
Now the
Yeah.
government of the day and the previous governments that have been there, because I've been a Kenyan for
Yeah.
for a long time, and I'm talking from Kenya here. The previous governments and even the current government, once you are old and wasted and used, no one thinks about
they
you.
teach you.
They teach you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is very sad and in a way very unfair. But isn't it true that the people affected, they know what to expect?
Yes, you may know what to expect in this life, but if you don't have a way forward,
Yeah.
or the funds or the money to implement
You
the
just
idea
hope
that
and pray for the
you
best.
just hope and pray for the best. I've seen very many retired people die at a time that they would not have died
So
because of stress.
because they can't make a living.
They can't make a living.
And okay, I mean that sounds to me they would rather die. I don't know, of hunger or whatever, but not necessarily of stress.
They would rather, yeah. But and also there's disease-related,
So
no,
that-
stress-related diseases
Okay, yeah,
that come up
Yeah.
with age.
yeah.
Once you are stressed at that age, I think that your body is not able to withstand stress like it would if you are 30.
It is actually.
really affects you.
Yeah, but I mean, no, your body is still good at 60 if you took care of it.
Suppose you didn't
Yeah,
because
well,
of
I mean,
the
that-
hassles and
you know,
bustles of life.
Yeah, but I mean, then you're going the same direction than people who were overworked and who didn't care for themselves, and they fall into a deep black hole, and they die because of they can't find fulfillment in their life any longer.
No, you are drifting now. When you say
No,
they
I'm-
do not take care of themselves,
Yeah.
it is the situation that warrants you to take care of yourself. If you are able to pay for gym, you go to the gym. If you
No,
are able
I
to
mean-
eat well, you sustain your body even at 60, you still look healthy. But suppose you are burdened by family issues in your 40s, 50s, school fees, this and that, and
Okay,
that.
yeah.
You are not able, you don't come first. In fact, when you have family, you don't come first.
So you sacrifice yourself.
You sacrifice. Then immediately after, when you're just about to finish your sacrificing, you
Yeah.
are retired.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of that you did not take care of yourself. Because you are retired and now you have stress, you don't have a home to go to.
So and
You
what is
start
the
getting
what is the solution?
The solution is never there. We were just discussing this topic to tell you to take heart and believe in God. What else can we tell them?
Oh,
God is the giver of life.
well,
Because
yeah.
we don't have a better solution here to bring forward to you. It's only that you hide yourself in church, you hide yourself in God, trust in God, pray for good health, pray for a future that only God can give you now after 60. But we don't want you to die because this is what happens to many people.
Yeah, okay.
Not a bad ending.
It's a bad ending. There
Bad
should be a little
ending,
bit
yes.
more hope than that. Yeah, there
There's
should be a little bit
a story
more
should,
hope than
even
that.
when
Yeah.
I watch a movie,
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to end with a
Yes, yeah,
good,
yeah.
like yesterday we
yeah.
were watching a movie and when you told me that guy was finally
Okay,
shot,
but it,
I said,
That was-
oh, I
okay.
like stories with a good ending.
Okay.
This one of ours doesn't have a good ending because surely we don't want to lie. There should be a way that the government should take care of the aged in this country.
yeah, I
That's
agree.
the way I edit.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, there should be a way. If there's somebody in government who can listen to this, there should be a way that the government should take care of them.
I guess it's not just at the grace of the government, but it's the people that could vote for a party or whatever,
Yeah.
that is promoting these ideas. I mean, that's how a democracy works, right?
Yeah.
Takes time, of course. Yeah, so it doesn't help those people who are in the situation right now.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. There is no good answer to this. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
There is no answer to this. Lucky
Yeah,
are the developed countries, because in those countries they are taking good care of them.
Well, I mean, that's a long-term hope that Kenya will develop into one of those. Yeah. And that it's not eaten up by greed, by the Epstein class that takes everything. So there should be something. There should be something for the people there. Yes.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. So I think we end this video there, and we pray for and hope for the best.
Alrighty. Okay. Good.
Bye-bye.
Bye.